Hi. I chose to do the brain. I chose to do the brain. It is the left sagittal view of the brain, which is like where the brain is divided down pretty much almost the middle, you know. So that way you can see the inner workings of the brain. That's why I chose to draw it this way. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. The laptop camera is not great quality. This is going to be the front side of your brain. So this is the parietal lobe of the brain, and then this is the back side. So this is going to be the occipital lobe of the brain. This middle portion here is the parietal lobe. If you look really close, you can see this one right here. This little section down here is going to be the right side of the temporal lobe. Well, the right temporal lobe. It's just harder to see from this view. You are going to have gyri, which are the folds in the brain, like the actual little, wiggles and stuff. Like if you're looking at the brain whole, like that's what you would expect to see. And then the sulcus are going to be like the little lines in between all the folds and stuff. You're going to have the medulla oblongata, and it is connected to the pons, which is like right here. And it's also going to be connected to the midbrain, which is further up. You just don't see it directly. You also have your cerebellum, which is this little portion right here. Kind of looks like a little flower in your brain. The middle white part is going to be your arbor vitae. You have your hypothalamus down here. You have the thalamus, which is the blue portion right here. Not the pink, the blue, sorry. And then the pink part is your corpus callosum. I believe I pronounced that correctly. And then in your brain, you also have the choroid plexus, which is what this little, it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to get close for a second. This red section up here, and that is what creates, excuse me, that is what creates cerebral spinal fluid, which is what lubricates the inside of your brain and keeps like your brain from not rubbing dry on itself. That's why it's important to stay hydrated. This is going to be the fourth ventricle. Again, sorry, I apologize, it's hard to see. The fourth ventricle is going to be this little section here. And it's going to come up here and connect to the third ventricle. And the third ventricle is going to also connect to the lateral ventricles, which there's two of those. And the whole ventricle system is connected, so the fluid can just continuously come in and go through. You have your pituitary gland, which is kind of hard to see, but it's this gland right here, and that's an endocrine gland. It's a secretion gland. That's what glands do. You're gonna have your interthalamic adhesion, which is this little orange dot right here in the middle. Your interventricular foramen is really kind of hard to see, but it's this little black like hole here, which is like the opening where the fluid is going to be able to come through into the ventricles from the plexus here that secretes the fluid. You also have the it's not pituitary gland, pineal, the pineal gland, apologies, which is closer to your cerebellum and the backside of the thalamus over here. And it's what secretes melatonin, and it helps regulate your circadian rhythm, I believe is how you pronounce it. What am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? Sorry, I apologize. I do think that is it for this. Thank you. Here's a better look at it.